So today we have MCU Thanos taking on MCU Gorr the God Butcher. Who wins? Oh, let's find out. So, talk about strength. Thanos destroyed Hulk in a fight. Absolutely destroyed him in less than a minute with ease. Knocked him out, too. Easily. Easily choked Loki to death with just one hand. Easily broke through Vision's vibranium skull with like 3 fingers. That's it. One shot at Captain America twice. Fought against Captain Marvel while injured and winded from the Infinity Gauntlet. And overpowered and tossed Thor around. Even when Thor was dual wielding Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. And actually just did a brutal, bloody beatdown on Thor. But Gorr was able to match Thor and send him flying, overpower and nearly kill Valkyrie, overpower mighty Thor, and he had apparently murdered dozens of gods after obtaining the Necro Sword. I'd say Thanos has the edge here, but not by much, because the Thor that Gorr fought was in shape and more powerful than the Thor that Thanos fought in both Endgame and Infinity War. But anyways, moving on to durability. Gorr's durability is comparable to the gods that he killed, and as such, easily took hits and lightning blasts from Thor and Mighty Thor that sent him flying, and he got back up every time. But Thanos was barely dazed after hits from Hulk, took hits and blasts from Captain Marvel, worthy Captain America, Scarlet Witch, and after a barrage of attacks from Iron Man, the guy had only lost 1 drop of blood. He got right back up after a massive lightning blast from Thor, survived being impaled in the chest by Stormbreaker, and survived snapping with the Infinity Gauntlet twice within a 3-week time period. And for reference, one snap messed up Hulk's arm severely. He was also the only Avenger capable of surviving it, which is a testament to how durable Thanos is. I'd say Thanos has the slight edge here as well. So Thanos is slightly stronger and tougher, while Gorr can definitely hold his own in these areas. And while I didn't talk about speed, I didn't think it was like that important. I'd say combat speed wise, they're fairly even. Now let's talk about skill. This is interesting. Thanos was a very skilled and experienced warrior and warlord. He's a superb hand-to-hand fighter and swordsman. We saw his hand-to-hand skill when he fought Hulk. He was like an MMA fighter in the octagon, just landing several fast, precise blows to quickly put down the Hulk. And with his double-edged sword, he was able to best Fat Thor while he was dual-wielding Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, beat worthy Captain America after a struggle, and he bested the MCU's Big 3 in a 1v3 fight. His fighting style also incorporated a lot of mobility and maneuverability as well. But despite not having any known training, Gorr proved to be a very skilled swordsman in and of himself. He was able to fight against mighty Thor and get the best of her. But more impressively, he was able to match Thor with Stormbreaker and then nearly killed Valkyrie, an elite Asgardian warrior who was wielding Zeus's lightning bolt, or thunderbolt. I actually can't remember. They made a big deal out of this in the movie, and I just don't remember. Whatever, you know. She was wielding the lightning bolt. He also slaughtered over a dozen gods. I'd actually be willing to say Gorr is better here, simply because Thor in Thor 4 was more powerful than he was in Infinity War and in Endgame. But that's up for debate, as Gorr doesn't have the same experience as Thanos did. And for their swords, Thanos is wielding a massive double-edged sword that proved to be just as strong, if not stronger than vibranium. But Gorr had the all-black Necro Sword, a powerful sword that belonged to a god, and it fed off negative emotions. Not only did it go blow for blow with Stormbreaker and Mjolnir and Zeus's lightning bolt, when impaled into the ground, it allowed Gorr to control any and all shadows in a given area. And this given area was massive. He only used this power to basically make a small army of shadow monsters or whatever, and to use it to teleport from one shadow to another. So, who wins? Well, Thanos is slightly stronger, tougher, and more experienced, while Gorr has a more powerful and more versatile sword. So, this is how I think the fight will play out. At the start, the God Butcher will stab his sword into the ground and create several shadow monsters to deal with Thanos. But these were easily destroyed by the main cast of Thor: Love and Thunder, and even by a bunch of kids who temporarily had the power of Thor. So, yeah, Thanos will easily just take these guys out, no problem. And once he's slayed the last one, Gorr will teleport to the closest shadow and try to end this fight with a surprise attack, but Thanos will be able to counter it. From there, it's an awesome sword fight to the death. It's pretty good. But Gorr is nothing without his sword. He has no powers if he is disarmed and separated from it. And I don't think Thanos knows this fact, but as a heavily experienced swordsman, he would try to disarm Gorr, and I think he'd be successful here. Yeah, Gorr the God Butcher is a dangerous, powerful threat, and would give Thanos a run for his money. But at the end of the day, I am siding with the Mad Titan after a good match, a good fight. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace.